Good afternoon, everyone. As usual, my name is Uwazuruike. As you can see this afternoon, Governor Uzodinma sent his men, OCDA, over the Capital Development Authority, to come and demolish my house.
That's Uwazuruike, the leader of Massob. For the purpose of those who are not familiar or know who Uwazuruike is, before I bring you the story of why he's complaining about Uzodinma demolishing his house, I would like to give you a little background of who Uwazuruike is, because Uwazuruike is a popular name, especially in the southeast part of Nigeria. Uwazuruike, who hails from IMO State, is a lawyer turned activist. He's a leader of the movement of the actualization of Biafra, Massob, a group canvassing for the secession and sovereignty of eastern Nigeria, known as the Igbo people. Before IPOB, there was Massob, led by Uwazuruike. It is actually a non-violent group, just like IPOB. Uwazuruike was born in Okwe, Imo State. Having experienced the horror of the Biafra War as a kid, Uwazuruike nursed hope of resuscitating the defunct republic, albeit through peaceful means. He was particularly enthralled in his school days by books in Martin Gandhi, which influenced his decision to study in India. Uwazuruike studied political science at the Punjab University and then law at Bombay University, India, after which he enrolled at the Nigerian Law School. He was called to the Nigerian Bar in 1991. Uwazuruike founded Massob in 1999 in the aftermath of the Nigerian elections that produced President Olusegun Obasanjo. The group kicked off at Uwazuruike's Temple of Peace residence in Lagos and recorded a high rise in membership in its few weeks. Aided by Massob's growing popularity, the Nigerian government began clamp down on the group. Uwazuruike was arrested on several occasions on charge of unlawful gathering and disturbance of public peace. He was often eventually released within a few weeks. On few occasions, he was arrested in Lome, Togo, for storming the 36th Organization of African Unity Summit, which had in attendance several African heads of state. Uwazuruike's longest spare in detention was in 2005, when he was arrested in his Okwe home town by men of the Nigerian police. He alleged to have been flown to Abuja aboard a private jet and remained in an underground SSS facility. He remained in prison detention for 2 years after a protracted bail hearing at the Federal High Court, Abuja. Justice Binta Iyako eventually granted him 3-month bail to enable him bury his mother, who had died during his incarceration. In 2011, Uwazuruike and 280 Massob members were arrested in Enugu at an event in honor of Ojukwu. He was released on orders of Nigerian President Goodluck Jonathan. Uwazuruike was charged with treason in 2005 at the Federal High Court, Abuja, before Justice Binta Iyako. The then Attorney General of the Federation, Bayo Ojo San, appeared in person for the government, while Mark Ahamba San represented the defendant before being replaced by Festus Keyamo. The case, however, did not proceed to the trial stage, as the first 2 years were spent hearing Uwazuruike bail application. He was finally granted bail in November 2007. In April 2013, the Supreme Court held that the trial could commence after rejecting contrary submissions by Festus Keyamo. Having suffered constant persecution from the Nigerian government, Raf and his group could not continue with the activities of speaking for the actualization of Biafra. This led to Nnamdi Kanu taking up the mantle and forming his own group, IPOB, the Indigenous People of Biafra. The two leaders have not been on the same page, as Raf Uwazuruike has continually berated Nnamdi Kanu's style of actualizing Biafra. He accused Nnamdi Kanu of allowing himself to be used by politicians, called him a nobody. In 2017, Raf Uwazuruike alleged that the federal government had bought a mansion for Nnamdi Kanu abroad. Raf Uwazuruike has constantly berated the governor of Imo State, Hope Uzodinma, calling him unrepentant fraudster and election rigger. He accused him of not believing in the actualization of Biafra. It's needful to say that Hope Uzodinma sees Raf Uwazuruike as his perceived enemy. Could it be the reason why he demolished his building? Alright, let's listen to Raf Uwazuruike on why his building was destroyed by the governor of Imo State, Hope Uzodinma.
Good afternoon, everyone. As usual, my name is Raf Uwazuruike. As you can see this afternoon, Governor Hope Uzodinma sent his men, OCDA, over the Capital Development Authority, to come and demolish my house. You can see. I have been on this house for the past 11 years now or more, precisely in 2012. I have been here since 2012. Before Uzodinma became the governor of IMO State, I came in here. I have been here for 11 years now, before he became a governor. Around 2016, some people came up to say that this place belonged to them. We went to court. They went through the back about a year ago or so, obtained judgment without any service to us. Jankara judgment, Oluwole judgment, without serving us. So immediately they obtained the judgment. We went to the Court of Appeal to question the veracity of the judgment they got, to ask the Court of Appeal to quash the judgment. Immediately we went to Court of Appeal. One Archbishop Lucius Ugoji started asking for my number. My lawyer told me that Archbishop Lucius Ugoji was asking for my number. I wanted to speak to him. I said, give him my number. He gave my number to that bishop. That bishop called me to say that he is interested in this place. I told him that this place is in the Court of Appeal. Then I started thinking, just about a year ago, immediately he came into IMO State. They got Jankara judgment against me without serving me. I then knew that it was his handwork. I told him, I said, you are grace. This place is in the Court of Appeal. You know what he told me? He said, do you want the two of us to start fighting over land? That's what Archbishop Lucius Ugoji asked me. It's on record. He asked me, do you want the two of us to start fighting over land? I told him, I said, you are Grace, I don't know you. I have not seen you before. I have been on this land since 2012. I don't know how you feel I should fight over land with you, the land that belongs to me. He says, okay, we shall see. He ended the call. After about 1 week, Governor Uzodinma sent somebody to talk to me. As a matter of fact, he sent Professor Morrissey, the former INEC chairman, to talk to me, asking me to go and discuss with Archbishop Lucius Ugoji and his group. I said, His Excellency, he should tell His Excellency that this land is in the Court of Appeal. I am a lawyer. A matter that is in the Court of Appeal should not be taken to any other place. As a matter of fact, a matter that is in court cannot be taken to any other place for settlement unless we get the leave of the court. Unless both parties will get the leave of the court to settle the case out of court. Immediately afterwards, men of OCD started pasting demolition notice in this place. First, they gave 21 days notice. We continued furnishing them with the details that this matter is in the Court of Appeal. Bring more documents. All these are from the Court of Appeal. All these documents, Court of Appeal. All these documents. So lately they came with 7 days notice. They came with this 7 days notice. So we continue telling them that this case is in the Court of Appeal. We went to the OCDA. As a matter of fact, I went with my lawyer to OCDA to say, this case is in the Court of Appeal. We submitted all the particulars to them. About 3 days ago, we went to the Court of Appeal to get an injunction. motion on notice. You can see the motion on notice against the respondents, asking them, come to Court of Appeal and prove why you are using the governor and OCDA to come and demolish a property that is in the Court of Appeal. We served them. I personally sent the messages, these particulars, to the governor himself through his WhatsApp address. I sent to both Maurice Iwu, to both Anyehe, through IC to the governor, the chief of staff to the governor. I sent to all of them. I sent to even the DSS director, telling them this matter is in the Court of Appeal. You don't need to demolish this place that is in the Court of Appeal. But today, this afternoon, you see, irrespective of all the documents, all the motions, everything, showing that the matter is in the Court of Appeal, they came here and demolished this facility. A place I built in 2012. I've been since 2012 up to date in this place, and you came to destroy it. For what reason? What have you got to do with a plot of land that belongs to someone? Am I a foreigner? Am I not from IMO State? Am I not from Igbo land? Why must I be treated this way? Yes, I am fighting for Biafra through non-violence. You cannot drive me away. I'm not willing to go on exile. I cannot. I will be here. I know you people are working for some other people and some other interests. And so what? And so what? You can't kill all of us who are talking about Biafra. I'm not running to any place. I will never go on exile. I'm here. I'm here. And nobody will kill all Igbos. Nobody will kill all Igbos. Nobody will kill Biafra. Whether you like it or not, we will continue to hear about Biafra.